YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Sean Explosive Kicks coming back to you with another video. So, man, 2020, right? And this video is talking about all the money that I have spent on sneakers and basically just doing a review of my 2020 pickups. So I'm going to basically go down the line of every pickup of 2020, and then I'm going to let you know the grand total of what I spent in 2020 on sneakers. But before you do any of that, if it's your first time on the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for whenever I drop videos. And then also, always remember to hit the like button on all my videos. I really do appreciate it. It goes a long way for me. So I know I've gotten that part kind of jacked up on the last few videos. I was kind of out of sync, and I kind of noticed that as I was editing the last couple of videos that I've uploaded for you guys. So I guess without further ado, I'm gonna kind of jump right into it. So 2020 is the year that I picked up the most sneakers I've ever picked up in a calendar year. I picked up actually 21. I got the help of my MacBook with the list, so if I'm looking over here, this is what I'm looking at. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. So the very first pickup of 2020 was the Air Jordan 9 Eraser Blues. I liked the shoe because it had that iridescent, it just looked really good. But I'm gonna have pictures and stuff as I'm kind of talking about the shoe as well. But when I seen that shoe, I was like, okay, this is my first pickup. I have to go ahead and cop this sneaker. So there you go. That's the first pickup. Second pickup of the year would have been the Air Jordan Retro 3, the red cements. Those I actually hit on a shock drop on those, and shocked as all hell that I did. But yeah, I hit on the shock drop. Got those like 2 days delivered, and threes are like one of my favorites. Like threes are like my grails. Like I love threes. Like ones is kind of starting to take over, but my heart is always with threes, so that's when I'm gonna stick with it. Third pickup of the year would have been the Air Jordan 1, the Unite to the UNC to Chicago's. That was my first time ever picking up a woman's sneaker. I mean, I had to get a size 12 because women's sizes is a size and a half up for men. So yes, I did pick up a woman's sneaker. Yeah, I did. The shoe was too dope for me to let women have that one. So that was my reason for picking that up. Next shoe on the list was the Yeezy Bose 350 Desert Sages. That was actually the first time that I've ever hit on, the second time I've ever hit on the Adidas app, going through their little raffle or whatnot. And it's funny, me and my sisters, we both went for this shoe, and I went ahead and, I was able to hit, she didn't, unfortunately. But when I got the shoe, I was happy. I think I've only worn it one time, and it's been featured in a few of my videos. So there you have that one. Number 5 would be the Adidas Ultra Boost S&L, and those were the Star Wars. I believe those were the X-Wing shoes from the Star Wars series that Adidas released. I want to say probably like fall of 19, but I didn't pick it up until that time period. So awesome shoe. Still have yet to wear it. Definitely a shoe I'm going to bring out once I get back home from deployment. Number 6 on the list will be the LeBron X Icon, and I grabbed a parachute beige pair, and I think Nike was running a sale at that time. I think I did a video kind of going over this shoe in particular. I've always liked the John Elliott, the LeBron John Elliott collection, and I still want the original colorway that came out with that shoe. That's actually on the list for me to get, like my little wish list that I'll be kind of putting together. But the parachute beige, those were they were on sale. I liked the color, and they favored the LeBron 8. So if you know me, LeBron 8 is like one of my favorites in his entire line. Number 7, shout out to my homie Kenny. He These were the Air Jordan 6, the Reflection of Champions. They actually came out with that whole series, the 6, the 7s, and the 8s, where the entire shoe was like the iridescent, you flash them and just, the whole shoe basically lights up. But the only one that I really liked in that series was the 6s. And Kenny, that boy, he lives in the Nike outlet where he lives at down in Virginia Beach. And he hit me up and he said, "Hey, Sean, man, they got these on sale for the low." He's like, "You want me to cop them? I can just send them to you and then you just send me the money." And hey, we worked it out and the rest is history. It's a part of the collection now. Next will be number 8 on the list. That would be the Air Jordan 5s, the Fire Reds. So I hit on the shock drop on this the very first night that, what was that? The Bull series, The Last Dance. So on the very first episode, like right at 9 o'clock, there was a shock drop. It was rumored that they would do a shock drop, but I don't think we knew what shoe it was, but it ended up being the Air Jordan 5, the Fire Red. So of course, I jumped on that and, the rest is history. So again, that shoe is now a part of the collection. Number 9, the Air Jordan 1 Royal Toe. And this was the last shoe that I hit on sneakers. So here I am. I'm at 21 pickups of the year. And I'm telling you that the Royal Toe was the last sneaker pickup. I like that shoe. I think what really got me onto that shoe, I think I looked at a video from Jock Schlade, and he actually did a comparison video with the Fragment ones and the Royal Toes. Both shoes are very similar. The Fragments are way out of my price range right now. Maybe if I hit the lottery or something, maybe I'll go back and get them, but there's that. Number 10, the Star Wars Ultra Boost 19, and these were the Millennium Falcon joints. My sister grabbed a pair, and I liked them so much that I'm like, shit, I gotta cop me a pair for myself. So I was waiting around trying to see who had the lowest price, because Ultra Boost, those run. Sorry about that. I'm still recording. Okay, good. So the Ultra Boost, if you know, those shoes typically retails for $180, but I felt that I didn't want to spend $180 for a shoe that I picked up way back, or a shoe that came out months prior. So I actually ended up finding them at Foot Locker, I believe, my local Foot Locker, and I think they were on sale for, I don't know, maybe $120, but you throw in a military discount, I spent less than $100, so that was a win for me. So I ended up getting those. It brings me to pair number 11. Number 11 were the Air Jordan 13 Flint. So this shoe was pretty much the start of my downfall on the sneakers app. I actually hit on this shoe through Hibbett, of all places, Hibbett or City Gear, whatever it is in your city. And I paid full retail because they don't do military discount, but I took L's everywhere because I wanted to double up on this shoe. I wanted to get 2 pair if I could, but I was able to get the one, and the rest is history. Pickup number 12 is the Nike Air Max 720 18s, and those are the white and ghost green. That is actually the most popular video on my YouTube channel right now, sitting at over 800 views. You know what? It's one of those shoes, like, you ever just look at a shoe and it's just sitting, I guess, like in your cart, and you just like, okay, I'm gonna pull the trigger. And I think around that time period, it might have put it around late May, I was like, well, damn, there's gotta be like some sort of Memorial Day type sale, and of course there wasn't, so I just forget it, purchase, and rest is history. Next pickup, number 13. We're up to 13 pickups already. So the Air Jordan 11 Low, the Concord Bred. I think a lot of people didn't like the shoe because I guess they wanted to keep it like, I don't know, I guess people want to keep the breads and breads, a Concord, but I love the combination of how they put that shoe together. I'm a fan of 11 Lows, honestly. It just depends on the colorway. Like if it's a sweet colorway, then I'll definitely go ahead and pick it up and definitely add it to the collection. So I love the shoe. I actually hit on that through the Foot Locker app. I got waitlisted, and then I guess somebody didn't reserve their pair, and that pair fell to me. So I had to go to a Foot Locker across town to go pick it up, and whatever, it is what it is. I have it, and they did not give me a military discount because, as you know, if you go to Foot Locker for 11s are considered a quick strike. They will not do it on any type of Jordan 11, so you can forget about it. Next shoe. So this shoe, number 14, and it happens to be in Air Jordan 14. Go figure. So the Red Toros, this shoe, I've never owned a pair of 14s. I think I tried to get a pair of the Black Toes a few years prior, then I tried to get a pair of the Last Shots. It was unsuccessful. So when this colorway came out, it kind of reminded me of the Ferrari 11s, but the Ferrari 11s, the Ferrari 14s were like an all red, but I like how they went with the black toe, with the red, kind of, they didn't make the shoe like simple, I guess, if that makes sense. So I think I tried to hit on sneakers, didn't, and I was just so fed up. This was actually my only StockX purchase of 2020. I put in the bid, and I put it down because I think the bids were going about $280, and I think I just put a bid in. I always look and see what the lowest bid is, and I always go $1 above what the lowest bid is. So I think I was going to Lowe's to do something and get something for the house, probably filters or something, and the banner comes across my phone like, okay, this shoe was purchased, and it took forever and a day to get to me, due to COVID. So I did get it eventually. Next pickup, number 15, would have been the Air Jordan 5, the alternate Bel Airs. Again, tried to hit on this shoe multiple places, sneakers, Foot Locker, and I just was not successful. My sister ended up getting a pair, so that video that I did for you guys, that was actually her pair. So I did bring that review. I still wanted the shoe after I did the review, and if you follow the J23 app, it's probably one of the best apps you can ever have out there. Only $2 one time, and you get updates on all the upcoming, Jordan releases, or even when they do like restocks. And that's how I basically got the Bel Airs. I think Villa did a restock, and I hit the link and got right in, and I got my pair. Only to see a few months later that this shoe was actually in the store, and I could have got a military discount. But whatever, it is what it is. It's a part of the collection. I think I wanted to have it because I couldn't get the original Bel Airs back in 2013, which is actually on the wish list. So who knows? It just very well may be added to the collection. So there we are. So number 16. Number 16 is the Air Jordan 1 Biohacks. So again, tried to get this shoe from every every place. I took L's across the board. I was pissed, and at first I was gonna leave it alone and not get it, because I didn't want to spend aftermarket. Like I think after the Red Toros, I was just like, you know what, I'm done, and it is what it is. But my homie DeAndre hit me up, and he said, hey Sean, look man, I hit on a couple places. He's down in Texas, and he was like, I tell you what, I sent you the shoe. We talked about it. We talked about pricing, and he sent the shoe straight to me, and that's how I was able to bring that review to you guys. So that review, I believe my sons, both of my boys, were featured in that video. So that was a fun one that we did. It's funny, some of my friends, they kind of talked to me about that video, like, man, did you really have to check your boys on camera? I mean, they weren't listening. So there's that. Next shoe would have been is number 17, and these are my first pair of Kobe Bryant, the 10 Elite Lows. I think this shoe, it came basically out of nowhere. My cousin hit me up. He knows I'm a sneakerhead, and he says, "Yo, cuz, like, how do you feel about buying like used sneakers?" And I'm like, whatever. I mean, if the shoe is in good condition and if it's something on the radar, then yeah, absolutely. I'll definitely go ahead and do it. And this was after like Kobe week, where I just took massive L's. Like, I basically batted zero Kobe week on sneakers, Nike, everywhere else. But anyway, drove up to his house. I looked at a couple of the other ones that he had, but the Drill Sergeants were the only shoe that that he had that I wanted, and I was really happy to get that video because I believe that was the 24th video that I've ever uploaded on the channel. So 24th for 24, pretty dope, pretty corny, huh? All right, whatever. Number 18, the Chuck Taylor Low, the Bugs Bunny. So, Converse and Warner Brothers did like a collab with Bugs Bunny, and I'm not a big high Chuck Taylor person. I like the low, so I went ahead and picked up that pair. My sister gave me, I think that was like a birthday gift card I think I had from Foot Locker. So that in conjunction with the military discount, I basically only came a couple of bucks out of pocket for those. So that was number 18. Number 19 is the Yeezy Bows, the Black Reds. I just basically uploaded that video for you guys, so if you haven't checked that out, definitely check that video out. But that was a pair of Yeezys that I wanted to add to the collection. I'm not a big fan of let me say that, let me rephrase. The only Yeezys that I like is the 350s, but I only like the ones that have like the Supply 350, and at this point I do have all the Yeezys that I will ever want in my collection. So if I ever bring out a Yeezy video ever again, it'll either be a collab video with maybe doing an unboxing for my sister, and I'm sure she's still into Yeezys, or if I decided to waste a lot of money and get the Nike Yeezys for when he was with Nike previously. So there's that. Pickup number 21 or number 20 is the Air Jordan 13s, the Black Royals. I think I said in previous videos, or just in general, anytime the Jordan brand drops a red colorway, but instead of the red, they put the blue, I'm gonna always get it because blue is my favorite color. I did not get the blue threes that came out, the blue cements, and those went really well with those red cements that came out earlier in the year. I'm still going to get them. I'm going to add them to the collection. So y'all might as well just look out for that video when I get back home from the deployment. Definitely bring that video, bring that review to you guys. But back to the Air Jordan 13, same deal. They're basically just like the Bread 13s, but except where it's red, it's blue. And I believe that was the last video that I just uploaded for you guys. So kind of went into depth review, so yeah, check that out. And then pickup number 21. So anytime I go on like deployment, I usually get a sneaker that I'm gonna just basically just destroy. And I saw these in Dick's, and I think I got these on sale for like I want to say about 80 bucks. These retail for 150. These are the Air Max 2090s. And I will say, if you're looking for like an everyday sneaker, something that's comfortable, I would say definitely get you a pair of these. I actually want to get another pair when I get back home, because I don't know what these are gonna look like after being in the desert. But it's a pretty dope shoe. Get close-ups. Bottom is pretty simple, and I basically just want to get just one simple color. So black is, obviously easy to go with. But I mean, to my surprise, this shoe is very comfortable, and this is the only shoe I've basically been wearing since I've been here. So there's that. So now you guys want to get to the, let's see, the grand total. So what I will say, the grand total for what I spent in 2020, or this is the retail total. The retail total for all the sneakers that I purchased in 2020 are $3,910. That is the retail amount. Did I spend that? No, only because I will say I got the military discount on just about all but about maybe 5 or 6 pair that I've had to pay retail for. So that would have been the 2 pairs of Yeezys, because Adidas don't go for that, or at least not on Yeezys anyway. The Red Toro 14s, because that was a StockX purchase. The Jordan 11 Concord Breads. The alternate Bel Airs. And yeah, that's it. Everything else is either at a discounted price or I got the military discount. So there you have it. That's my review for my 2020 pickups. And I think the next video I'm gonna bring to you guys is gonna be talking about my wish list of shoes that I want to add to the collection for 2021, because I'm definitely gonna be making some. I'm definitely gonna be making some pickups pretty soon. So yeah, that's about it. Again, if you have, if you like the video, definitely hit that. Definitely give me a thumbs up. And also, how much did you spend on sneakers in 2020? And what is your budget for 2021? I particularly don't have a budget for 2021. If I like the shoe, I'm gonna buy it. So that's it. Thank y'all for coming out, and y'all have a good one. Explosive Kicks out. Peace.